And a full hour later, guys, we finally get you into another game. I apologize for that. We were waiting for the round of 8s to catch up and some other stuff going on. And I wasn't even sure that I would be able to be here, but we are. And I'm going to go ahead and get the titles updated for you guys. We have Vertus Overwatch going to be taking on the side of Eyeoctane is their name. So let me go ahead and update that for you guys. And then we will get straight into the game as I will only need to swap these around. Again, this is a best of 3. The finals is a best of 5. I will double check that just to make sure that I'm not saying something stupid because that is important. But outside of that, guys, we'll go ahead and get into the introductions as I hit my F1 key, and it should bring me to that as we're going to double check here. And yeah, quarterfinals, best of 3 finals is best of 5. So guys, this is going to be a best of 3 confirmed right here. And again, please, thank you so much ESL for letting me cast these games, giving me the community casting opportunity. It's really awesome. So guys, here we go. We're going to be getting right into this game. Zave is going to be picking up the defensive Mercy. We have Evoke going to be picking up that Junkrat. Ruster going to be playing on a Reinhardt. We have Maniton, seen him before. On the McCree, we have MKL, definitely seen him before on other teams. Is going to be picking up that McCree. And then Mineral, have yet to see him myself, actually, going to be picking up that Lucio. Over on the side of the offense, we have Eyeoctane going to be picking up the offensive Widowmaker. We have Reinhardt, Gizmo going to be going to be playing Reinhardt. Sandalax going to be picking up that offensive Pharah. Snowbling on the Mercy. K with 3 going to be on the McCree, which of course leaves, last but not least, Lampira on the Lucio for this game. So here we go, guys. We'll be following out the offensive Widowmaker. It's incredibly important that she gets these picks. Good jump. Will she get the flick? No luck there. So game going to start out a little bit slow. We'll go ahead and get the timer running. I apologize there, guys, as we do have it running now. Only 15-17 seconds missed on the timer, so it's slightly off. More for your viewing pleasure this time than actually a strict time, as the action is going to be breaking out immediately. We have Maniton actually going to be picking up a kill. Ruster charged in. Got charged in on by the other Reinhardt. Gizmo ends up going down. Maniton ends up taking out Gizmo. And they're bleeding heroes left and right. Weaken on the Widowmaker trying to do what he can here. It looks like the offense is going to be forced back to the choke point. They are going to go down, losing even more. Evo going to be getting another kill. Maniton with 2. But we're going to go ahead and switch over to Maniton, guys. He's feeling it. He's got a double kill. He's definitely cleaning up these kills for his team. There's the resurrection, though, from the side of the defense, helping stabilize so they can keep the defensive hold here on this point a lot easier. Great Riptire, though, from Evoke. Missed that, unfortunately. He's going to take out Gizmo, and that's actually probably the most important pick next to a Mercy. If you can keep that Reinhardt down, they don't have the barrier to push up in. Really stalls up the time on the offense. They have to wait for a full respawn on that Reinhardt. There's really nothing they can do to change that around, so there's not much they can do in that respect. So we'll be seeing what's going on here. Evoke, again, going to be spamming out these Junkrat grenades, these Junkrat balls, doing what he can with them, trying to do as much damage as possible to soften up that defense. Now he'll be spamming down that Reinhardt shield. Maniton going to be popping that Deadeye, gets a 1 kill. Stay over on him, and as actually we're going to be ready to go over to MKO. He's got his Deadeye. Look for him to use this any second now. Once we hear that, there's the resurrection for the side of the defense or offense, and there's the High Noon going to be helping break that barrier, and they go ahead and break the barrier on Reinhardt. Now he's going to be charging in. That's MKL getting the flash, getting the fan. Going to continue to play aggressively, looking for the left clicks, picking off the Mercy. Now going to go down MKL with 2 kills total. Maniton with 1, and Eyeoctane finally going to answer. We're going to switch over to him, see if he can start finding kills for his team, finding picks for his team. They need him to, as the side of Vertus Overwatch is definitely playing a stronger defensive game than the side of, the side of Eyeoctane is going to be playing the offense. So we'll definitely need some picks, some change in tempo, something to change here, guys. Whether it's heroes, whether it's play, we'll find out, as it's up to Eyeoctane to make the decision here. We're going to switch over to Evo here. He's got the tire. He's going to hit one. It's going to be Lambeardia. And then we're switching on to Ruster. Oh, Snadalax. What a great time to switch to him. He's getting a great rocket barrage off, but it does end up going down. Unfortunately, the damage just couldn't be capitalized on. Ruster does end up going down here to the Widowmaker, and now Widowmaker going to be taken out by MKL, so we're going to go ahead and follow him from this point on. MKL and Maniton feeling it on their McCrees, doing it right, playing it well, and focusing fire together. Got to give them credit there. That's definitely a sign of communications on this team being very strong right now, as they are keeping it. So Sandalax is going to be switching over here to the Zarya instead of the Pharah, looking for more of a siege breaking mechanic, as they're having trouble getting through here, and we're going to switch to the overhead view as we get to see kind of more what's going on here. One team set up right side, one team set up left side. Offensive side going to be looking to go in. There's Gizmo pushing forward with the barrier. There's the High Noon from the side of the defense. Maniton goes down, but Eyeoctane trades out there, and there's a 1-for-1 trade. Resurrection going out for the side of the offense, bringing up 2. MKL, though, with that Deadeye getting 2. Meanwhile, in the background, we have K3 going to be using his Deadeye. Will he get a lot with it? Doesn't look like it. MKL is just going off right now, guys. MKL What a player. 4 kills. Never mind. Maniton takes the 4th. Now he gets 4. Maniton gets 2. So that's 5 total. And that's going to be that fight. They're going to clean that up. Go ahead and back off MKL. I'm going to wait it out now. So good job by the defense there. Holding very strong. MKL going off there on the McCree. I want to go ahead and follow out here K3. He was very important actually. He ended up getting 2 of the kills there for his side. I want to see him go a little bit more off here. Gaiken, of course, switching over to that other McCree because he just wasn't feeling the Widowmaker. The Widowmaker wasn't working out for him. One of the two. Either way you want to look at it, that's the situation. And now K3 going to be going in aggressively. They got a D.Va actually. I didn't even mention that. Gizmo switching over to the D.Va, but that Earth Shatter stunning up majority of the offense. Actually, it stuns up 3. We can see the dead body of Lampuria as they're going to be going down 5, 6. That's a team kill, guys. MKL, specifically Evoke, actually getting a triple kill there with the Junkrat, man. His Junkrat is on point right now. That's spam. Again, it's very easy to say, well, yeah, you just left click spam his Junkrat. It's really easy to play the hero. But you got to play geometry too. Notice how Evoke is constantly throwing out the grenades at different angles. We'll go ahead and stay on him in a second so you guys can see that. He's actually going to be ripping out the Riptire, and that's, yep, here we go. Watch this Riptire. If it can get a big kill, it'd be massive. Note also, if you didn't know, Riptires can heal from the health pack, so if he does it right, he could end up pushing in. Oh, nope, does go down. 13 seconds remains on the clock, guys. The offense has to get in now if they want to go ahead and get past the first point. There's a Deadeye coming out from Maniton. Look for the Deadeye coming out from MKL any second now as he's got it available. There's the Deadeye from... Oh, no, it gets canceled. Evoke double kill. Maniton double kill. Defense holding strong. Ventus Overwatch showing that they deserve to go into the finals. Full hold on the first point. And again, Evoke, MKL, Maniton, hero players that I have seen around on other top 8, top 16 teams. Unfortunately, I don't know as much as I should about Mineral, about Rooster or Zave. I haven't had the pleasure of casting them or watching them or studying their play, but obviously complimenting this team very well. Great first point hold. Side of Eyeoctane, though, they still have a chance. Obviously, it is a best of 3, so while they may not have the best chance in this game, as that was a full hold, and all we're going to need to see from Ventus is a good push, that doesn't mean that they're out yet. Again, there is the next game. This could also just be their weakest map, right? It is always worth noting that sometimes teams are really, really good on one map. For instance, like if you go back into the days of the closed beta and you look at a team like... Oh, I don't want to misquote this, but it was Envious at the time. And before Envious ended up changing to Liquid, and then the lineups changed around here and there. But they were amazing. Absolutely amazing. Except at King of the Hill, and especially on Nepal. So this game definitely caters to players being good on maps, being good on certain situations, heroes, etc. So look for the situation to always change as the players adapt and learn the game, etc. But again, the team seems to be gelling very well together. This might just be a very bad map for the side of Eyeoctane. We'll see as they get the chance to perform their offense. Or their defense, if they're not able to execute a full hold, maybe that's the case. Or maybe, honestly, in this case, maybe it's just that they're getting outclassed a little bit. And that we'll find out as the game goes forward. The other few things I'd like to note that went really well for the offense, or the defense, sorry, is that they really use this area well. And you'll notice that the top teams do. Now, some of the top teams will have a lot more presence up here. Using, I believe is what is referred to as Clockwork Tower is setting up over in this area, right? But if you can effectively set up here and deny them entrance into this door, what you saw Evoke doing was sitting right here, spamming grenades off this pillar, bouncing them into right here. And then in addition to that, he could spam his grenades out this way, over here, bounce it off this pillar, and get it right here, right? So they're playing geometry. There's a lot you can do here. Defense is going to be pretty standard here. We do have a Symmetra instead of a Lucio coming out for the side of the defense. Of course, double McCree. We have Junkrat. We have a Mercy. And we have a Reinhardt over for the side of the offense. We have a single McCree. We have a Widowmaker. Double tank being double Winston. Evoke and Russ are actually taking up those, interestingly enough. And Zave and Mineral are going to be picking up the rest of the heroes, which are the 2 supports, Mercy and Lucio, respectively. Here we go, guys. Again, this is the semifinals of the ESL EU Overwatch Cup for Go4 number 2. $150 first place prize, winner takes all. These teams are fighting to get to that game, to play in the finals, and win that $150 and get that pocket prize. Both of these teams are in the top 4, so their point improvement for the monthly finals is massive and less important, but it's always matter to continue doing better. Ruster going to be actually taking out 2 off the bat. Sanalix getting an answer, and that's what they need if they're going to hold this point off the bat. But there's no one on the defense actually standing on the point. Sanalix has got to get on to solve it, but no. 3 heroes are on the side of it. 4 heroes on the side of the offense, and this might already be the end of game 1, guys, as 2 ticks are already going. Defense is reeling. Gizmo is going to get resurrected, but he's not on the point, so the immunity contesting isn't there, and that's going to be the point, guys. And we're running stopwatch formula. So that's going to be GG. We're going to go ahead and award a point to Vertus Overwatch. They will decide as a team whether to just teams is to push it back to lobby or go ahead and go back to, yes, and we will go ahead and go back to lobby. So GGs are called there, guys. And again, Vertus Overwatch taking the quick one, no, as they were able to execute a first point hold. This is stopwatch formula with no hero limit. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure if there's a gentleman's agreement on 2 CPs or whether or not there is no 2 CPs, but I can promise you there's a stopwatch, and I can promise you that explicitly speaking in this game type or in this format, that if you can come out to that kind of dominance at the beginning like Vertus did, that's just amazing. Yeah, so again, that's just an amazing time. Or amazing setup. Hollywood is very similar, so I think that Hollywood actually is one of the more defensively favored maps. There is a lot, obviously, like at the end of the day, guys, when I say that, and I mean like this will probably only become more true. When I say things are defensively favored, it definitely means with a grain of salt, right? Because this game is an offensively favored game. Inherently an objective base where there's an attack and a defense, the offense should naturally have an advantage. They have the onus of taking the fights, when to push in, when to clash. They have the ability of closer respawns, aka shorter run distances, that allows them to get to the fight quicker and then reinforce quicker. So there is just this natural advantage, of course, right, to the side of the defense or offense. However, on maps like this specifically, right, what I like to see is, again, this Junkrat. We'll see it from Sanalix. Lampiera going to be picking up that the Symmetra. But this is what I like to see on this map. It's pretty common nowadays. Was less common a while ago, but Junkrat, this arch. Like, if we just kind of go up on this arch, right, like, you got to get through this arch to go right side. So if you look at the map, is usually it's divided into 3 points. You have center point, goes left, goes right, and there's even this technically third option through security into storage behind the double door, right? So you can utilize that. But at the same time, this all stems from this archway and this doorway. And this gives Junkrat a lot of room. And we're actually going to see again, Gaiken, or not again, but we're going to see again today, Gaiken going to be picking up that Soldier. Now this is one of the best spots for Soldier in the game. He can use this pillar to poke, and then of course he can always back down here through the stairs and hide out in here if he's taking too much damage. So Soldier definitely going to benefit a lot from that locality. Even another small thing you can point out, guys, cleaning up all of these railings so they can clearly jump up and down when they want to have the positions they want. But here we go, guys, we're underway. We're looking for a strong offensive time from the side of Eyeoctane as they need to get something going here. They're pushing in hard, going to the right side. Now, a lot of teams I've noticed are more successful when they go to the right side, and Evoke is actually going to take out Sanalax. That's not good. I'm sorry, the side of Vertus is going to be on the offense, and they're pushing in. They're going in ham. Already 2 kills. Losing Gaiken, losing another Lampiera, now going down as well. This is not good if you're a fan of the defense of Eyeoctane, as they are just getting kind of dismantled here. We're going to go ahead and switch to a more important, more entertaining player to watch other than just the overhead. We're going to switch to MKL as he was going off last game. He was definitely feeling it. Maniton with the pick. What a great play from him. And that's going to make this next offensive part a lot harder to execute. Look for MKL to stay on the payload with his team as well. Widowmaker, we should be switching spots in just a second as soon as she is able to flank out. And yep, there we go. We'll go ahead and follow up Maniton, popping out that infra site. Oh, that was actually his teammates. I apologize. Looking for the quick shots here, trying to pick off early heroes. If he could, it would make it a lot easier. Oh, tags wasn't quite a full charge enough to be the killing headshot, but that was a headshot. Notice how there's the high-pitched dink noise versus the normal tick noise, and there's going to be Evo getting a triple kill with that, with that rocket barrage. We're going to follow Zave, because Zave should be looking for the resurrection. We'll go ahead and pick it up. We're going to stand on Evo here as he was going off there, getting a lot of kills. Triple kill for him. His team picking up 2 more, and they're just unabated on this point, guys. The side of Vertus Overwatch displaying a mastery, an understanding of Hollywood, of payload, and how to dominate their opponents. Now notice how they're also setting up very far, not letting the defense get in any position. Now this is where the defense should just back up. I think they should get set up, try to do what they can, but they're going to go ahead and push forward more and continue to fight it out. Evoke going in hard, even at 53 HP, trusts his team to keep him alive. He's going to be throwing out 1 rocket, 2 rocket, looking at that Mercy. Can he land the 4th? He does! What a great prediction. Down onto Snowbling. Evoke going to continue to go on this spree, dominating right now. Moving forward, rocket, pushing back, looking for that McCree. Looking, doesn't hit him though, doesn't hit him enough, and that's going to be, unfortunately, not enough kills for them to get. Oh shit, just as I say that, he takes out Gizmo with the direct rocket. Just good predictions from here, and there's the Infrasight going out, so now he should go extra ham. He is going to go ahead and get up here on the high ground. Here comes the soldier taking 1 direct rocket, 2 direct rockets. That's going to be his life. And now, with that Earth Shatter, onto the defense. Oh no! Falling apart right now is the side of Eyeoctane, as the side of Ventus Overwatch is showing domination, pushing forward. No chance of them holding. Multiple heroes down. Kill feed is lighting up red, guys, and if you are a fan of Eyeoctane, please give them some pog champs, give them some dongers, give them some love. They need some energy. That offense was disgusting. I actually wonder... Okay, was that 3 minutes flat? I was going to say, I wonder if that's actually shorter than 3 minutes. Maniton going off as the Widowmaker. Get yourself a highlight intro, man. Ugh. Widowmakers without highlight intros just make me sad. Any hero without a... Guys, if you don't have highlight intros for the heroes you love playing, you need to fix that. I don't even know if he likes playing Widowmaker, to be frank. He might just play it because it's what he plays, what he's good at, but some good ones for Widowmaker. Sorry we didn't get to see any there, but again, guys, the time is 3 minutes flat. That was actually right on the dot. I thought it would have been a slight bit faster, maybe closer to a sub 3 minute time, but we are going to be looking at exactly a 3 minute time, guys. And again, the way to look at this is if the side of Eyeoctane cannot get a massive tempo advantage at the beginning on the offense, this game and series is more than over, as the side of Ventus Overwatch will be going to take on the other finalist, as I am not sure who it's going to be right now. I just checked the stream, and spoiler alert, it seems that Overwatch Kings is up 1-0 in that game. So if you're a fan of Overwatch Kings, you might be seeing an Overwatch Kings Ventus Overwatch finals, but we'll see. There's still teams standing in the way. There's still opportunities for them to change the outcome of this game, and we're going to look for that to go ahead and happen. Again, guys, here on Hollywood, we're watching the ESL Cup EU, or Go4 EU Cup number 2. Winner takes $150, and winner goes into the finals, and the winner of the finals takes $150. Top 100 teams get points for the monthly final. The monthly final is a $1,500 online cup that you have to be qualified for via these smaller cups, via placing in the top 100, and these teams are looking to do that. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I want to say thank you so much to ESL for letting me cast these games. Give them some love. ESL Overwatch on Twitter, ESL_Overwatch on Twitch. Thank you so much, guys, and I will save the rest of the shameless plugging for later on after this game is over. But for now, just know that you guys are amazing for watching these games, giving these teams the opportunity to be casted before the finals. Some of them may have been casted today through ESL, but I have had the chance to cast both of these teams, to be honest, and I haven't had a chance to cast Evoke, MKL, or Maniton, or sorry, I have cast Maniton when he subbed / was playing temporarily. Not sure exactly the situation, can't comment on it, not a part of Overwatch Kings, but he did play with Overwatch Kings last weekend for the Go4 Cup in their finals showing. So not exactly sure the situation, as not exactly in it enough, but here we go, guys. We're going to be moving into the game. We have Maniton on that soldier. We have pretty much a standard composition, actually. Not anything too exciting. I'm going to go ahead and follow out Gaiken. I think that, again, Widowmaker, you live and die by your Widowmaker. Sanalek's going to be picking up that Pharah, means he explicitly is going to ride by... Sorry. If Pharah does not have this Widowmaker going off, Pharah's going to have a hard time. Simply put, double hit scan hero between a McCree and a soldier is going to shred this Pharah apart unless the Widow helps out. Evoke. Or sorry, Maniton taking a tag. Oh, Mineral actually going to get a kill. I think that was an orb that got that kill. And we're not running the timer, guys. I apologize. Add 30 seconds to my timer. We have already a minute or 2 minutes and a half only left here for the offense to go ahead and get it. And here we go. Shot. Shot, shot, shot. As they're pushing forward, looking for more kills. Needs to get these picks to open up the opportunities for his team, and he is landing the shots. He's landing a lot of these shots, actually, and that's really important. K3 going to be picking up the kill. They've already bled a minute onto the clock. They have 2 minutes to get the entire second portion of this map done. We're going to switch to overhead, guys, as we're going to try to keep the action of this fight in your eyes so you guys can see everything that's going on. MKL with a double kill. K3 with one. Gaiken with another. MKL make that a triple kill in this fight. 3 kills. Multi-kill going off. Looking for more. He's now going to be looking for the 4 kill, not the multi-kill, but just 4 kills in general. Left clicks going out from him. We're going to go ahead and switch on to his player cam. as again, MKL is a star player for this lineup. Definitely a strong player in his own right. If you haven't seen him play before, he played for many other teams, and I don't want to misquote right now because my brain's a little tired, but he has played on many teams, guys, and after this game, I'll go ahead and research that properly for you. MKL going to be looking for the flash, doesn't land it. Great flick up there from Geismo, and immediately shoots it back down to stop that Earth Shatter. Now High Noon coming out, looks like K3 going to be using that High Noon, getting multiple kills with it. We're going to be switching over to him. He needs to go off. There's a Rocket Barrage, Sanilex. Oh, okay, good. He doesn't end up going down to that, and now he ends up stunning. That's going to be the point. Guys, 1 minute, 30 seconds. They have 1 minute left to push it. I believe it's mathematically impossible. Though if the teams want to go ahead and play it out, that's totally up to them. As it is a question of respect, a question of these teams getting the opportunity to play. If the side of Eyeoctane hasn't had this kind of team as a scrim partner, then this is the kind of opportunity that they're looking for, getting here to the top 4 in this tournament. But guys, for all intents and purposes, the game is pretty much over. It should be a 2-0. Or will be a 2-0 for the side of Vertus Overwatch, as they're going to go ahead and win this game with a stopwatch already cresting over 2 minutes. There's almost no way 30 seconds they can win this game. So we'll just get into the game and commentate it as if it's going to be a normal game. Gaikin looking for these picks, trying to get opportunities for his team. Actually going to end up going down to Maniton. We're going to switch to Maniton, and he is going off. He does have that tac visor available to him. Defense going to be able to stall it out. Now looking to shoot up Lamperia, as he's going to go down to that Helix Rocket, and now we are officially making it to 3 minutes on the time, guys. And what a performance out of Vertus Overwatch. What a performance, guys. 2-0 from them here in the semifinals. Very strong showing from them. And again, with players like MKL, Evoke, and Maniton, you would expect that, as they have made it here, and they definitely deserve to make it to the finals. Again, I don't want to quote exactly what teams they played on, but these are players that have played on top 16 teams. If you follow the scene, you know these players' names. If you're involved in the channels or the competitive talks, you've seen these players around, and you know that they've been around, and they're definitely strong players. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. We are going to see Vertus Overwatch go into the finals, and I'm going to check just in a second to see who that is going. But again, guys, I want to go ahead and get these shout outs and get the host going for you guys so the action is seamless. First of all, thank you so much to @ESL Overwatch on Twitter, or ESL Gaming. Thank you so much for letting me community cast these games. I really appreciate the opportunities that they give me every week to cast these top teams, and it really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much. Again, guys, this was Vertus Overwatch playing against the side of Eyeoctane. Vertus Overwatch will be going on to the finals. I will be hosting ESL_Overwatch, which is the Twitch channel that the rest of the games will be on. And you guys, again, I'll be hosting it, so you can go ahead and go over there. Thank you so much for watching. I want to say, again, check out all my links below. If you guys are new to me or you haven't heard me cast or anything, I want feedback. I'm always looking for it. And I'll take a second to go ahead and say, guys, if you're looking to learn Overwatch, get into the competitive scene, be a better competitive player, and move on to that next step, I hope that my StratWatch series, which is linked below, is a resource that you guys can come to. If you're a new player looking to learn those higher-end concepts, deeper levels of analysis, hopefully that series also helps you out in that respect as well. But that's all that I have from me, guys. Again, my Twitter, my YouTube, my Twitch, that's where you'll find me all the time, as well as on Discord, chatting around in the channels. But thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, all of these plugs don't matter if you guys aren't here to listen to them, and you guys aren't beautiful to receive them. And the fact is, you guys are amazing, you guys are gorgeous, and you guys are watching this cast right now, and I cannot say enough how much that matters to me and how much that matters to these players. And again, thank you so much. Stay amazing. I will be back throughout the week. Do follow my Twitter if you want updates on what I am casting throughout the week. It's not always on my channel. It's on other people's channels. And of course, follow my YouTube if you want updates on VODs that I upload, as well as my StratWatch. Thank you so much, guys, for watching these casts. Again, feedback is always appreciated. Stay beautiful and enjoy the finals that's coming up for you guys. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and check in on the stream before I end it. I apologize. I'll give you guys a idea of where the game is at. But you guys, of course, will be able to drop in just a second, so it's not really that big of a deal at all. And it looks like the game, as the stream is loading, hopefully it's not a face cam. It is going to be a still 1-0 in the favor of Overwatch Kings. Thank you so much, guys, and I'm going to kick it to some music and stop rambling. You guys are amazing. I can't say it enough. I never will. And, yeah, thank you so much, guys. And I'll be around in the chat at ESL Overwatch for a while.